Assalamu alaikum. I am Mohammad Fakhrul Sajib. This is MySQL tutorial 17. Today we are going to learn about primary key. If you are first time watching my video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click on the bell and select all to get all the notifications of my channel. This is our favorite MySQL workbench 17 MySQL tutorial for beginners. What is primary key? Before watching this video, I will highly recommend you to watch my MySQL tutorial for beginners, how to create database and table in MySQL, to MySQL tutorial for beginners, how to select, insert into a statement in MySQL to better understand this video. The primary key constraint uniquely identifies each row, record or tuple in a table. Row or record or tuple. Synonym. Constraint. SQL constraints are used to specify rules for data in a table. Primary key must contain unique values and cannot contain null values. This is must. You cannot insert null values if the column is primary key. A table can have only one primary key in the table. This primary key can consist of single or multiple columns or fields or attributes. Synonym: column or fields or attributes. If a table has a primary key defined on any fields or column, columns, if a table has a primary key defined on any columns or fields or attributes, then you cannot have two records having the same value of that fields. I repeat, if a table has a primary key defined on any columns, fields or attributes, then you cannot have two records having the same value of that fields. Now I will do it practically to check whether this statement is true or not. First I will use CSV database table student column ID, name, batch, age, postal code. First I select star from CSV database name dot table name. First check. This is the table ID, name, batch, age, postal code, 6 ID. I want to check the primary key column. To check this, you have to use this statement. To check which column is primary key, you have to write describe then database name dot table name. Now I want to check which column is primary key. Execute this one. PRI ID is primary key. After executing this statement, I can see that ID field PRI means primary key. This one is primary key. primary key, id. This one is id is primary key. Means primary key. Now again I am using select statement. Suppose id1 is already exist. If I want to insert this one again, whether I can do or not. From here, if you read this sentence, you can see you cannot have two records having the same value. That means id1 is already inserted, you cannot insert id1 again, you will get error. Now I will see. Suppose I am giving the CSV database, table name is student, id name, batch, age, postal code. Now id name batch age postal code. Now I will execute this one to check whether it is work or not. First I clear this one. Now I will execute this one. Say error code duplicate entry 1 for key student, because it is indicated as primary key. That's why we cannot insert duplicate value 1. id1 is already present. Now I cannot insert another id which is 1 because it will be duplicated. I am checking again to see you. Clear this one. Will get error because id1 is already present here. Executing this one, check, insert into error code duplicate entry. Carefully read this one. Duplicate entry 1 for key student as it is primary. That's why we are getting error as 1 is already present there. I hope you understand now what is primary key. Thank you for watching this video.